I gave that whole speech. Big, big. Paige is doing a solo this week, finally. She is doing Tongue Twister. Now, this is a number that she did a year ago, and we never actually finished it, and she never did it on stage. Face. You have the face, use it.
This week, my solo has a little bit of everything. Jazz, acro, gymnastics. I like this solo a lot.
All right, get over there in the corner. Remember, you either make a fool out of yourself or you win. The option is up to you.
Paige needs her chair. Paige needs her chair.
Okay, go.
It's all done.
You're just doing it now. Didn't you take that home last night? Told her to take the chair. As soon as the chair came into the room and I touched it, and I saw that my hands were black with marker, I knew right then and there her mother, Kelly, left the chair in the studio. Dingbat.
Oh, look, she's looking to see if it's...
Where are the stoppers? I wanted these rubber stoppers.
I'll have them for the competition.
No stoppers. I mean, really? This is important, Kelly. Do something. Done.
You, Abby.
You don't need them for the competition. I told you to do it for today. There, look at that language. Doesn't that embarrass you? That she has to use language like that? That's what a truck driver uses.
Why would she do that to
threw the
Paige?
chair.
You're finished. Next. Who's solo?
Why are you punishing Paige? Abby should have left the room, came and spoke to me, and I would have explained to her why she had no stoppers on her chair. Because I was busy doing Abby Lee Miller's job, making her costumes.
Oh, go get paid.
You know what, Abby? We're done. You're not doing a solo. Neither of my kids are doing a group dance.
That's fine.
Okay?
That's fine.
Good luck pay your bills without my tuition. I pay for costumes and props, and I don't get them. I've been here all day making costumes for you while you were down the road eating. Stop eating. That's why you're fat. Goodbye.
You were a mean girl when you were 12. You're still a mean girl.
I want to go home.
We are. Paige was frightened because Abby is a 400-pound woman and threw a chair with my daughter in the room.
You can credit me for the rest of my tuition for the month. And rip off my credit card number.
So I made an agreement with my girls that I would take them to the studio, but I was gonna stay outside with the moms and do the costumes. I just did not want to argue with Abby. My kids want to go in and dance. Like, if I go in there, she's just gonna fight with me. So can they go in with you and Mia?
I'll walk the girls in.
I think Kelly came back because she wants to prove to Paige and Brooke that you don't let your team down.
I'm here because my kids want to be here. Paige, don't let her upset you. Good thing they're children and they
Don't know
can just forget about all this crap. Because I don't know, I have a hard time forgetting it. Get out there and show her how good you are and that you don't need your teacher to help you.
Hello!
We are dancing. I just didn't want to deal with Abby. I did not want to ride on a bus with her for that long. I haven't talked to her since we had our argument with the chair. I did not want to get my kids upset before they went on stage to perform.
I'm looking all over the place.
I
Turn
just
around.
walked in the room 2 minutes ago.
Better late than ever.
Kelly and Abby have a very long history, and I think with that long history, there's a lot of tension. I think those tensions bubble up from time to time. It's awkward.
Paige is running her solo in the green room, and Abby can't even have the decency to look up from her laptop. With Maddie doing her solo, Paige is just non-existent to Abby. And Paige knows it.
Why is she dancing? Is she at our age? Why is Maddie dancing?
Why is Maddie dancing?
Yep. Watch.
Nothing against you, Matt. I'm just saying they need to give my kids more time to.
Oh, I agree.
Has nothing to do with you.
I am just getting more and more pissed off. My girls were the ones that had solos this week. Abby should have been working with them all week instead of throwing chairs.
Somebody looks nervous.
You know, it was my girls' week. They finally got a solo. She needed to work with them, and she didn't. I'm done, and so are my daughters, and I am not letting them on that stage. I'm pulling their solos. Come.
Entry number 31A, tongue twister. Please welcome Paige. Thank you.
This is entry number 31A. Paige performing tongue twister.
And now, Paige, I just saw her 15 minutes ago warming up in her costume. Where is she?
Judges, please skip ahead to entry number 42A.
Brooke performing Paint the Pictures.
Brooke and Paige don't show up. Once again, Abby Lee Miller looks like the jerk. Abby Lee Dance Company is tarnished, calling out their names and them not being there. Unprofessional.
Maddie and Brooke, go with Gia to get your stuff washed off.
I look over at Kelly and I can tell that brain is just tick, tick, ticking. I mean, for once, it's actually working. She's trying to come up with some excuse, some reason for her kids not to perform their solos. But you know what? I've had it. It's time to call her out and let her know who's boss.
I'm disappointed that my kids didn't get to do their solos today, but I'm glad they did the group. I thought it turned out good. I think they would have done fabulous.
But we'll never know.
No, we won't.
I saw them in their costumes. They were here, ready to go.
Everybody else ran theirs 10 times and had an extra day of practice on it. That's not fair. My daughter is not gonna go on stage and forget her dance again and look like an ass because you made her feel flustered.
You didn't have time to run your dance? What is this run your dance crap? If you don't know it by the time you get to the venue, you're not gonna know it.
What else do you want me to do? I was ready. I was here to play ball.
I tell you to put stoppers on a chair and paint it black, put stoppers on the chair and paint it black. Don't blame me and pass the buck on to everybody else. You screwed up, like you always do. Quit enabling them. I want kids that want to dance. I want kids that want to be here. And if your kid isn't one of them, cut your losses, break your studio contract, and go. And Kelly, I was the first one at the hospital when your husband ran over your kid's foot. I was in the hospital room hugging your kid. And now you say those things about me? How dare you? Your kid doesn't want to dance. They're lazy and they don't like to lose. Paige, you're 11. You're going to be our title entrant, 9 to 11. Paige will be competing directly against Kendall for the title. I need Paige to show Jill and Kendall that leaving the Abby Lee Dance Company was the biggest mistake of their lives. You will be doing tongue twister. It's your responsibility to know it. She will not have a rehearsal. She's welcome to use the studio, but she has to get in here on her own. Paige's solo is one she knows well. In fact, she's entered it, then pulled it twice. She should know this choreography like the back of her hand. And I want to see a crown on your head. Do you understand? Alrighty. So I'm gonna take this probation off. Right now, I think Paige is gonna be a nervous wreck. But I know if she does the routine that I gave her, she will hold her own.
Are you excited for Paige this week?
You know, I'm excited for Paige because she's getting the opportunity, but I don't think it's a fair chance.
No,
I don't think that the dance is choreographed well.
Trying to do this dance since last summer at Nationals, and it keeps getting pulled.
I just hope she goes and does better than Kendall, and I know that sounds terrible.
No, it doesn't.
No.
No, it doesn't.
We're upstairs in the viewing room and we're watching the girls take gymnastics class. And you know, Abby put so much pressure on these girls to beat Candy Apple this week. So why are they taking gymnastics class? Why aren't they working on their solos?
My favorite part of Pyramid was when she said, Paige, you need to win this crown.
No excuses, but no practice for you with any teachers. Do it on your own.
Do it on your own. I think I'm gonna go down and say something. Do you wanna go down?
Yes, I might as well join you because I certainly have a few things to get off my chest.
Kirsty and I are gonna go down and talk to Abby because I have a few choice words I want to say to her about Paige's choreography.
Abby? Yes. Can we speak to you for a moment?
Certainly. What's up?
There's a lot expected of our girls this week with
Yes.
everything going on. Why are they in a gymnastics class and not working on their solos?
Well, your daughter is really weak in gymnastics and she needs to work on it.
My
Paige is
daughter
great in
pays for class
gymnastics.
here.
I
And
mean-
someone has to teach her dance.
Well, she's known her dance since last
Abby,
summer in
she
Florida.
learned her dance for an hour last summer.
Right.
We pulled it because she didn't know it and the costume didn't work. And she learned it for an hour last week and has never run it since.
That's 2 hours.
That is not teaching my daughter to dance.
Kelly should be glad Paige has a solo. After pulling it and pulling it and pulling it, that kid shouldn't even get a solo anymore. She knows the dance.
Yeah, and it sucks. Let's just put it this way. With the choreography that Paige has, Kendall is gonna beat her. She does a bunch of hip moves and poses. Put something in it. Go in there, step up her choreography so she has a chance to beat Kendall. But you won't do that because it's Paige.
So today I'm gonna go to lunch with Kirsty. I really need somebody to talk to about what to do about Paige's choreography.
I'd like a glass of water and a Cosmopolitan.
Absolutely. Not the same. Okay. I need a drink to go back to the studio and watch my daughter's dance because the choreography sucks.
Oh, well, Chloe's choreography sucked last week. So I feel your pain, sister. Kelly and I really just want Abby to give the same amount of attention to detail for our children's dances as she does for Maddie's dances.
She's in the 11-year-old category and she's shaking her butt.
I know. You're gonna hire a choreographer?
I'm not gonna hire a choreographer because then that'll just be World War III. Like, I'm not doing that.
You're gonna do it yourself.
I am gonna do it myself.
You know, I danced at Abby's years ago myself, and I may have forgotten a few steps, but I think I can handle a little re-choreographing.
Do you think Abby will notice if I change Paige's dance?
She's gonna be mad. Abby is not a rational person. Even if Kelly's the one who changes Paige's choreography, Abby's gonna take that out on Paige. You're setting your daughter up to take the wrath of Kong. Blah! Just know that you really are gonna open up a huge
What
fight.
more can of worms can I open? Come on, we'll just do it really quick.
This is my chance to take Paige and run her dance one more time before we get on the bus. She is going for a title and is expected to beat Kendall.
I want to do an A.
I don't want Abby to see the changes because if she sees them, she's gonna yell at us and then you're not gonna be able to do them.
I changed the choreography because I just don't think that this dance is good enough to win a crown in a junior category.
I'm the sparkle on your birthday cake.
Point that foot, whack that leg. Oh, with your feet! Okay, now whenever you do this, aren't you supposed to be looking forward?
All the moves that I'm putting in for Paige, I think is really gonna make the dance technically difficult enough that she has a great chance of beating Kendall.
Do you like this way better than the way she had it?
Yes.
Well, let's hurry up and get out of here before Abby sees us. Just keep going over it in your head. Okay?
2 minutes before we walk, girls, 2 minutes. I'm expecting Paige to go out there, do the routine I taught her, and beat Kendall.
Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine.
Paige is a nervous wreck. Abby's expecting her to beat Kendall. She's expecting her to win a title. That's a lot of pressure on her.
As long as you go out and you do good, she can't say it.
I just hope she can pull it off. Paige is all nerves right now. I think she's nervous about what Abby's gonna do when she realizes that we changed the choreography when she goes on stage.
Entry number 4, Rachel. This is Paige, Junior Miss Next Star contestant.
Paige does what I gave her, she's gonna beat Kendall.
I'm the sparkle on your birthday cake.
She is doing a completely different number.
I wear Louboutins to the corner store. Turn to every
not my choreography. This routine belonged in an elementary school talent show. Then it clicked. Oh, I guess mommy choreographed the routine. I think Kelly just cost her kid the crowd. She's rolling around, her feet are all sickled underneath her. She does the cartwheel over the chair into a side area, and her legs are bent, feet are sloppy. Kelly, you're much more successful at the real bar, not the ballet bar. Stick to what you do best.
I am so proud of Paige. She went against Abby and did the dance that she wanted to do, and I think that takes a lot of courage.
I like the solo that my mom changed, and I think I did it well, but I know that Abby's gonna be mad.
Paige is going directly against Kendall for the title. Will she win now? Not with those new moves from your mom, Kelly.
You went up on stage, you did what mommy told you to do, and you were fabulous. Right?
I'm sitting with Paige, and she's upset. She thinks Abby's gonna be mad, and as a mom, that's really hard. You know, do I let my kid follow her dreams and try to achieve something bigger in life? Or do I let her just sit behind and not have her dance teacher be mad at her?
Abby said at Pyramid, for you to work on it yourself, that she wasn't helping. So that's what you did.
That's true.
You took her, is that not what she said at Pyramid?
That's exactly what she said. Absolutely.
So you followed her directions, and you and your mother worked on it, and we didn't like a few things weren't working out in the dance, so we changed them.
Absolutely.
That's it.
I know the storm is coming. I can feel it. And I'm going to be caught up in a whirlwind of just, I don't even know.
Paige, what were you doing out there? I wanted to talk to Paige about her routine to find out what she was doing on that stage. As soon as she started, it was like the wrong pose on the chair. I'm like, what is she doing out there?
Well, you told her to work on it herself, so we worked on it at home.
Paige, you have to realize that when you're kind of up for a title, you want to do a flawless routine.
Maybe her teacher should work with her more, and then we'll do the dance that you choreograph.
Kelly, stop with the we. It's not about you, it's about Paige. You have to trust that I know what I'm doing.
Paige's goal was to go out and do a dance that she felt like she was pushing herself.
What was wrong with the dance that I choreographed? And besides your mother's opinion, what else?
Because I did easy steps.
Because you do easy steps?
I just wanted to be like challenged more.
I was so proud of Paige for sticking up for herself. She actually spoke to Abby and said, you know, I didn't like the choreography. It was too easy.
You can't send her for a title and not have anything in it.
The things that she put in it were a mess.
If she doesn't challenge herself, she's never gonna get better at anything.
I don't want to put her on the stage making her do things she's not ready to do. I want her to do what she does well. Is she capable of more? Absolutely. But what I gave her was clean, and it would have clearly beat Kendall. She went behind my back, she threw stuff in it, and you, as a parent, condoned it. How dare you? This is my name out there, and as much as you and Christy and everybody else wants to think it's your kid, it's your kid, it's your kid, you know what? It's not. You don't go behind somebody's back. Don't raise your kid to be a sneak, Kelly. This is all Kelly's fault. I blame the parent, not the child.
Don't cry.
I'm heartbroken because I'm the one that helped her change her dance.
Don't be sad. I'm sorry, it's mommy's fault. I'm the one that made you change it.
7th place, 448 is Tongue Twister.
Paige ends up 7th place. Kelly is gonna be beaming. Come on, Kelly, 7th place.